Welcome back to Sip Salad Films. I'm your host, Coach Evans. And if you don't know, the Baltimore Ravens signed DEsmond King yesterday. Now, I want to talk about like what this means for the Baltimore Ravens. I got a few things I want to mention so far, but let's talk about a little bit about the history of DEsmond King. He was drafted in 2017 to the Los Angeles Chargers. From 2017 to 2020, he was with the Chargers. He's 29 years old. He'll be 30 next month on the 14th, if I'm not mistaken. But he finished 2020 with the Titans. So he was with the Chargers from 2017 to 2020. Finished that season with the Titans. Then from 2021 to 2023, he was with the Texans, Houston Texans, and he finished 2023 with the Steelers. So I'm assuming he got traded toward the end of that season or at the trade deadline. But he also re-signed with the Titans after that. He re-signed with the Titans. So the one game he was able to play this year was with the Titans. If I'm not mistaken, it was week 7, a couple of special team snaps. His rookie year, he had 629 snaps at slot corner. He had 1 interception and 4 PBUs that year. Not bad for a rookie season. His 2 best seasons so far was 2021. He had 3 interceptions and 4 PBUs. And in 2018, he had 3 interceptions and 6 PBUs. He also was an All-Pro in 2018. So his second season in the league after his rookie season, he put up an All-Pro season playing slot corner. Now, he's been a slot corner for most of his snaps. He has a 3-to-1 snap count ratio. And so what that means is 3,000 some of his snaps were in the slot, 1,000 something were outside. That hence the 3-to-1 ratio. And that's not the exact number. That's the number I decided to put in there. But and I think it would be higher. But I'm assuming that whenever in man situations, either the outside guy motioned in and became like a slot receiver or motioned across the field, and that put him at outside. But basically, to go around the world and make this quick, he's a slot corner. He's been a slot corner since drafted. He's pretty much played that role the entire time with 3 different teams. And so I think that's what he's going to be brought in to kind of do here for us. Also in 2022, as a slot corner, and this number stood out to me, that's why I threw this in there at the last minute, he had 10 TFLs as a slot corner, which to me, that's a lot because that's the guy that'll tackle. And for the kind of scheme that we use, our slot corners kind of have to tackle because in certain situations, they become part of the run fit. They become part of the run fit and kind of be like some weak side linebacker sometimes. And kind of like what Marlon did a little bit versus the Steelers. They were started in like a spread set. They'd motion down to like a condensed set, and Marlon would be that third linebacker sitting on that weak side sometimes. All right, 3 questions, because I'm trying to figure out what signing DEsmond King means for the Baltimore Ravens. The first question, is it a depth piece for Marlon at slot corner? Especially since Kyle has moved back and played more deep corner. To answer that question, and you guys can put your answers in the comment section as well. To answer that question, I would say partly yes, because we don't know what we're going to get out of a guy that's really only played less than 5 or less than 10 snaps so far. So realistically, I don't think we can come in expecting this guy to play a bunch off the rip. Maybe he get to that point, and maybe he's better than some of the guys we got already, but I think he's a depth piece just in case Marlon, goes down or gets hurt or whatever the case may be. And I ain't wishing mad on him. Second question I have is also concerns Marlon. Could he be moving back outside? Could signing DEsmond be a indication that they're thinking about moving Marlon back outside, taking B. Steve off the field completely? Even though I know they got Trey White. But could this be a way to get Marlon back outside and then just have Trey as the number 3 corner and Brandon Stevens as number 4 or vice versa? That's another question I ponder, and you, again, answer that in the comment section if you will. The last question, and this question is a reflection of signing DEsmond King, but it also has to do with some guys that are already on the roster. Will we ever see Jalen Armour-Davis again? And I can't say will we ever see this guy, but will we eventually see TJ Tampa? those two guys were supposed to be depth pieces for us at corner, but now we're bringing in other guys to try to help fix what the problem on the back end. So will we ever see those two guys again, and how could they factor going forward? I don't think very much. But overall, I think signing King is a good signing because it gives us depth. If anything, if something happens to anybody, he can go in the slot and we can move some guys around and do some things. And it also could be another attempt to get the best 11 on the field. Again, I'm tempering my expectations because if he couldn't get on the field for the Texans, and I don't know if he was hurt or not, I need to go back and look at that. But if he couldn't get on the field for the Texans, what is he going to do for us? Just questions to ponder. I'd like to hear your thoughts and comments down in the comment section. So I appreciate you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'm very interested to hear your thoughts on the signing of DEsmond King. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace and love.